Okay, we're going to talk about the concept of opposition or division, or a term that's probably thrown around a lot more, stretch. So, and this is really important for a lot of different things in how you move across a floor, how you can get more space across a floor, but also just maybe some of the poses or positions you might find yourself in. So I'm going to talk about opposition in my legs and in the kind of the lower half of my body. So when I think about it very simply, if I'm walking, I don't really want to think about both of my legs going in the same direction. I want to think about my right leg as a follower coming forward, but my left leg is going backwards through space. So I'm literally pulling or pushing, however you want to look at it, from my left leg to get a lot of more distance across the floor. Something that I see a lot is for people that can't move as much, it's usually because they're competing for the same space with both of their legs. So I really think about dividing my legs. Right leg goes forward, left leg goes back. Another positioning for the legs that's really common, for example, would be like some sort of slingshot or a position or a pose where I'm going opposite from my partner. So even though I'm in this position, and maybe sometimes I do want to take both legs into the same space, but there's something else going that way, which Doug's going to talk about with the core. But for me, one of the more grounding and balanced positions to be in would be my right leg feels like it's going or pointing this way, but my left leg feels like it's going the opposite way. So you're stretching in opposite directions. So if we just did that again, you couldn't really tell if my leg was in this space, right? So I wouldn't want it to be like sorta, kinda in this space. I really want it to stretch away from the direction I'm going. So a lot of patterns end up in that position, and it's just easier if you're grounded in your legs in opposite directions.
And of course, this works for both leaders and followers. So in the same slingshot, for example, I can also do the opposition division here with my legs, get more power to bring back through and to enhance my groundedness and my balance.
Yes.
Now, also, you can think of your core, this is going to be sort of awkward, but as a toilet paper roll. So a toilet paper roll, usually the roll goes this way, but we're going to invert this and make sure that as this roll goes up, it's like the spring-loaded roll. You can think about half of it pushing up and half of it pushing down. And the separation is going to help you push more into the ground and also help elevate posture, and it's going to push us back together. So as we're dancing, you can notice how if I push down more from lower center and pull up more from upper center, that's going to give a different look than if I were, let's say, trying to ground by dancing 6 inches under the ground, where everything just drops down. That's not the same as applying more pressure down. As gravity pulls us down, my goal is to add to that pressure through extension through the core and then bringing up as well.
Okay, so just to add on to the division of your core or the opposition, I really should say it's kind of hard to divide your core necessarily, but let's say we're getting back into, or even we open up into this move. So a common mistake, again, is maybe I'm going this way, but my body is going in the direction of my hand, and that's not good. So if my hand's over here, I'm really trying to take my core in opposition, or if I can be specific, maybe my rib cage, or maybe something else, like a different body part you really like, I don't know. But it's always better and more grounded, and my partner can feel where I'm at in my weight if I'm taking that opposite from this side of my body. So lots of different patterns, but you can play with that, just finding those positions.